Hey guys, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your weekly tarot and astrology for June 1st through the 7th of 2020. So, first week of June, here we are. We have some major events happening astrologically that we're going to go over real quick. We have on June 4th or 5th, depending on where you are, we have this lunar eclipse full moon in Sagittarius. And this is going to be very, very big, as most eclipses are. And we have 2 eclipses this month in June. Check out your monthlies for more information on that. But and again, I might be doing a longer video on this eclipse, or I might be probably doing a Instagram post, maybe both. So keep an eye on that. But I'm not going to go over it too much because it is really big. And as eclipses do, they bring about change over the next 6 months. They're very, very big. It's not, just a normal full moon, not just normal new moon. It is big, and it brings about a lot of huge changes and transformation. And because it's in Sagittarius, you can expect expansion and growth here over the next 6 months. Maybe even plans for travel, plans for expansion of knowledge, expansion of a business, whatever it might be. Again, look into the astrology a little bit more and keep an eye out for a video or a post on that from me. We also have the rebirth of Venus this week. I believe, what day is it? I think it's the 2nd or 3rd, but it is when, we have a transition of Venus here from being a bright evening star into becoming a morning star. So this kind of brings up this rebirth of Venus, especially during a Venus retrograde when we are really focused on heart healing. This is going to be a really powerful week in terms of love and heart healing and how we express love and how we find, self-love within ourselves here. It really is going to signify a time here for us to be drawn inward, to clear through any barriers that have prevented us from loving ourselves and loving others, and accessing the love that we really are. So it's going to be really interesting in terms of, themes of, forgiveness in terms of love and self-acceptance and communication in these areas, and relationship issues that have been coming up, especially during the retrograde, might be coming to points of resolve and forgiveness and moving forward this week. So that's really all I want to go over astrologically. We do have the Mercury retrograde shadow beginning June 2nd. Yay, fun. So keep an eye on that. But let's get right into the readings, guys. All right, Gemini. So happy birthday to all of my Geminis celebrating their birthdays this week. We're going to be using the Tarot Muka here. I've already pulled most of the cards just because this week we got to keep the readings a little bit shorter, unfortunately. Got a lot going on and a lot I need to get done. So forgive me if the readings are a bit shorter, but if you enjoy it, let me know. So your theme and focus here this week is the Emperor, none other than the very masculine, divine masculine, empowered, authoritative Emperor energy this week. You guys are definitely in a position or in an energy where you want to put yourself in a position of control, to exert your power, to exert your dominance, to make decisions, to take leadership roles, whether it be within the household, family, relationships. And I definitely feel that for you guys, but also in terms of work. We're getting to a place where we're feeling really on the ball. We're wanting to exert, again, our power, our authority, and show people what we got, put our ideas into action. We're in a very powerful energy this week. As you should be. The sun is in your sign and there's a lot going on, but I don't know. It brings a lot of power to you guys, especially for work. And again, taking this leadership energy to the next level. Your energy this week is 8 of Pentacles. You're willing to put in the work. You're willing to do your due diligence to get what needs to get done. And, you're like, I just got to keep powering through. There's a certain type of tunnel vision I feel for you guys this week, especially with this combination of the Emperor and the 8 of Pentacles here. It just feels very empowered to do what you got to do and to prove that you can do it well. So we're trucking through it this week. It's really great. But the star here is also in your career and finances. So I can't help but feel that all your hard work is paying off and that you have high hopes and dreams about where you want to take things moving forward. It can also mean that you guys are experiencing a lot of healing, maybe, or, a rejuvenation in the bank accounts, a rejuvenation at work. There just seems to be a sense of peace, happiness, harmony, and a feeling of healed. A feeling of whatever has needed to be healed in these areas being healed, to be maybe experiencing a little bit more money, a little bit more, just happiness and balance prosperity, harmony at work that maybe you haven't been lately. So it feels really good to me, honestly. This feels like a very good, very empowered week for you. Love here is Ace of Swords, and then you also get the Temperance card. So this is quite powerful. I was kind of happy that the Temperance card came out with it, because at first I was like, oh, Ace of Swords is a bit harsh. But I mean, being an air sign and having, again, the sun in your, having the sun in your sign right now, and all the powerful energy that is around, it feels you guys are being very succinct, sharp, and also your mental focus and your ability to, your intelligence is just through the roof. So again, I just feel like the way you're communicating, speaking, and triumphing over things with words and with your mentality, with your ability to cognitively realize things. It just feels like, again, you guys are in this really sharp, on point, powerful leadership. I'm getting things done. This is what I gotta say. Like, you're saying things like straight up and to the point. Like, you're not messing around, beating around the bush. Like, there's no softness about you this week, which some weeks we just aren't that soft, and that's okay. But Temperance also says, make sure we're not coming across too sharp. Say what you need to say and get your point across in order to, bring relationship issues back into balance. And with this, again, Sagittarius eclipse that's happening, I'm not surprised to see this. You could be making some major decisions, or triumphing over some major issues within relationships or marriages, or, problems that maybe you guys are not having between you, but working on together. So there's a lot of triumph and ability to, get past difficulties, get past blockages, get past barriers in communication and how we see things and how we communicate in our relationships or with someone that we're interested in. And again, this could also mean that, there's an expansion here also of a relationship, because Sagittarius is about learning, expansion, growth. So there is some, maybe we're making big decisions about a relationship, expanding it further, moving together, taking a trip, maybe having another child. Maybe you're supporting a partner or a spouse here through some big changes and big decisions that they have to make. But it's really like you guys are coming together. There's a real sense of melding here and of working together to push forward. Again, as long as you're willing to temper the harshness in yourself here. Don't come across too harsh, especially if the other person is, a little bit more on the emotional side. Because again, you guys are Geminis, the sun's in your sign. And why I say, work with people, just try to strike a balance. Two of Pentacles is your card of advice here. So try to strike that balance. Things are in flux, things are in change. Be willing to give a little to get a little. Be willing to try to juggle to make things work, because right now things might not be in perfect harmony, but you're really working towards it in a very proactive way. And it feels like a lot of areas of your life, relationship, money, your plans for the future, which I know for in a global sense, the plans for the future, it feels like suddenly everybody that had goals and saw a future playing out a specific way, it's been thrown up, it's been upended completely. So maybe you guys are working to find, again, a more solid, stable ground as you push forward. You're trying to, get to that Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. You've got something to work with there. But right now we're in flux, we're in change, and we have to be willing to maybe give up one of the things that we're juggling in order to strike a balance. So really look at what you're balancing and how you're coming across this week, and if you could be coming across better in conversations, if you could be working at things a little bit better. So this is a pretty decent week for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that little read. Let's pull a Lindsay Andrews Oracle. A lot of people ask me where I get this deck, and I actually didn't get this deck. This was a gift to me from my friend who lives up in the Boston area. Shout out to Eden. She is a Pisces. She got me this deck from, I think it was an antique store or some vintage store. So I don't know where she found them. I don't know where you can get them. But if you're interested, you can look it up. Ooh, I really want to use this one for you guys. Ooh, Destiny. What a beautiful card, right? All right, I'm going to turn it so that it's not too shiny there. Your active power is the key to your destiny. Like a sacred flute player enticing your truth of spirit out into the light of day, own your power because you are made of power. And active power comes from a place of passion within your deepest being. It is an expression of your totality of who you are in the world. To find your active power is to live your dreams. What would you do if you could do anything? Discover what that is and then do it. To find your power is to find your destiny. So, Geminis, beautiful week for you guys. Happy birthday to all my Geminis celebrating. And yeah, namaste. if you're interested in booking a private reading, guys, all of that information is in my description box below this video. I am still honoring the 20% off. This will probably be the last week that I do this, though. So take advantage of that while you can. Do be sure to go and follow me over on Instagram. I finally got back into that. I don't know what the heck happened there. I was being hacked. Crazy story. And if you guys are interested in getting an astrology chart analysis, compatibility analysis, numerology analysis, you can use my code Deku30 to get a big chunk of change off of it from Truly Divine. You can also use that code as many times as you want and send it to as many people as you want. So go ahead and check that out also in the description box, guys. I'm going to still try to do a video on a really amazing analysis that they did. It's just been so busy. So again, forgive me if I'm coming out slower with the monthlies. I'm working on it. I got a lot on my plate right now. And I do want to show you guys this really amazing gift that I got from a subscriber and a friend here from High Vibes, Cameron Bachotti. High Vibes. So I'm going to put that out there. Check them out on, what is it called? Etsy. He has amazing stuff. These orgonite, I mean, like, he makes them in such a way I've never seen people make this. And like, we sell these at the shop that I work at, and these people don't even remotely go through any of the trouble and have it look as professional as his do. And like, the energy is just, it's incredible. So please check these out. That's where I got this really amazing manifestation necklace too. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see if I can get a little closer. It's amazing. There's a Metatron in it. Check out this baby. I'm going to try to post some pictures of them over on my Instagram. But thank you again, Cameron, so much for these amazing gifts. I couldn't not do a shout out for you. Me and Will have just been... he is just flummoxed by these. He loves these maybe even more than I do. But these are just gorgeous. Their energy is amazing. I am absolutely floored with how beautiful these are, and I did not expect such an amazing gift. So I just wanted to do that little shout out again. Thank you, Cameron, and please, guys, go check out High Vibes. Check out his orgonite pieces. They are just, I've never seen anything like them. Like, they're amazing. So again, do make sure to subscribe, guys. Do make sure to share if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. I love seeing them, and have a wonderful and blessed week. Namaste.